Good evening, meteorologist Jeremy Baker here. Hope you've had a great weekend. Here's your temperature outlook as we head towards the latter portion of the next couple of weeks. So this is the 7 to 14 day period. For the most part, we're looking at below average temperatures just to the north of the Waco area into North Texas, to the south above average for most of South Texas. We're kind of right in the middle. So we'll say for the most part, average temperatures for the next 7 to 14 days. What about the rainfall outlook? You see a lot of above average rainfall across the south, all of Texas, in the second category of above average rainfall. So we'll see a little more above average than most in the south as we head through the next 7 to 14 days. So we're looking pretty good. And some areas in Texas definitely need more rainfall because of a drought. Not for us, though. We zoom in, we'll see Waco right on the edge of that abnormally dry area. Just to the south, though, San Antonio, the Texas Hill Country, back towards the Rio Grande, exceptional drought conditions. And it looks like that could get worse, too. The rainfall, not a whole lot down there. For us, though, about average, not too bad, maybe a little bit above for the next week or so. Futurecast will walk you through it hour by hour. Start you out at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the 70s. Should be a little quieter tomorrow than our weather today. Heading into the rest of your Monday, mostly sunny skies in the forecast. Pretty warm, too, especially off to the west. Some northwestern counties could see highs well into the 90s. For most of us, though, in the 80s. We'll call it the mid-80s for Waco and areas around. And then heading into the rest of your Tuesday in the morning, we'll start out pretty nice. Some more clouds to the east. More clear sky to the west, and where you have the clear sky, the heat can radiate up into the atmosphere, so lows in the 50s, then the 60s and 70s for everyone else, especially where there's the cloud cover. Temperatures definitely kept up. And then heading to the rest of your Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, a much brighter day. Highs well into the 80s, some low 90s in our southern counties for daytime highs on Tuesday. So the heat of summer or late spring coming back in. We're still about a month away from summer. And then for your Wednesday, cooler for everybody. We'll start out with partly cloudy to mostly clear skies. Most areas starting out in the 50s Wednesday morning and then ending up in the 80s and some low 90s again. What about those winds? They've been a little breezy. They'll continue to stay that way as we head through your Monday. Winds at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, some higher gusts, especially in our southeastern counties. And then for the rest of the day, things quiet down a bit. And we see the winds at best 5 to 15 miles an hour, and that's all the way through Wednesday. So the wind, not much of a concern later on in that forecast. Your forecast for your Monday, partly to mostly cloudy, will start out in the mid 70s in Waco and end up in the mid to upper 80s for daytime highs. Partly cloudy skies, an isolated shower or storm in the forecast. For your Tuesday, sunshine, a high temperature of 89 degrees. Wednesday, a slight chance for a shower. High temperature of 91 with partly to mostly cloudy skies. And as we head into the weekend, we'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies continue. Slight chances of rain through Saturday. A better chance, though, on Sunday. Highs start out in the upper 80s Thursday, low 90s Friday, and they'll stay there both Saturday and Sunday. Have a great rest of your night.